Yes, guys, here we go. We have got the Premier League predictions now for this weekend. We have 10 games to get through. It's going to be a good one. And I think these choices are pretty spot on, but you know, with football, it always blows our mind. But let's check out these predictions. First of all, before we dive in, let's go through yesterday's results for the Champions League and the predictions I gave for that. So the first game was Red Star Belgrade against Benfica. We had under 3.5 goals for that. That game had a goal in the first couple minutes. I was like, oh shit, but it come in. Under 3.5 goals, that one. We had Feyenoord versus Leverkusen, over 2.5 goals, that one. Then the later games, we had Monaco versus Barcelona, both teams to score, that one. Brest versus Storm Graz, we had Storm Graz over 0.5 goals, that one. They also had a goal disallowed at the start of the game. I was getting a bit worried, but they come in, they scored. And then we had Atletico Madrid versus RB Leipzig, under 3.5 goals. Again, they scored near the end. I was like, oh, but that one. And then the last one we had was Atalanta versus Arsenal. We had Arsenal to win, but we had draw no bet. That ended 0-0. Yeah, that ended 0-0. So we got our stake back. So we had 6 predictions, 5 winners, and then 1 we had our stake back. No losses, which is brilliant. Back into business. So, yeah, let's get into the Premier League now. Now, if you're watching this on Sunday, I will put a time stamp in the comments below. So if you're not bothered about Saturday now, you want to skip straight to Sunday, look in the comments and just click that and it will take you straight to the Sunday matches. Right, so the first game we have, early kickoff on Saturday, is my team, West Ham versus Chelsea. Now, West Ham, we tend to do well against Chelsea. They're always very exciting games. And we tend to do well when we play them at home. In the last 5 games, we've only lost the 1 against them. 3 out of the 4 games for West Ham this year have been both teams scoring. So we can score, but our defence is leaky. And I think it'd be the same here. Chelsea very similar. So we're going with both teams to score and the odds are 1.53. Next up is Liverpool versus Bournemouth. Liverpool lost their last game at home to Forest. Mad result for them. But then they went on to beat AC Milan 3-1. So they bounced back pretty well. Bournemouth are playing some great football. Really enjoy watching them. And teams do struggle to score against them. So I'm going with Bournemouth with a +3 handicap and odds are 1.46. Next up we have Leicester versus Everton. Leicester have 2 draws and 2 losses so far. But to be fair, they did have rough games to start with. They've had tough teams to play. Everton, on the other hand, they sit bottom of the table. They've not picked up a single point. They threw away a 2-0 lead both games now. Oh man, I don't know what they're doing. They're just playing dreadful. And this could be the final straw for Mr. Dyche. If he loses this one, there's a good chance he's going to be sacked, I reckon. I don't think they're going to wait much longer because it's just getting worse. So, with that in mind, I do think Leicester have a very good chance to win this one. But I'm going with, to keep it a bit more safe, we're going with double chance Leicester or draw. And the odds are 1.51. Next up, we have Aston Villa versus Wolves. A nice derby game for us. Villa have continued this season playing very well. They played especially well last week. They went 2-0 down to Everton and brought it back to win 3-2. Wolves, though, they've started very poor, only picking up the 1 draw and 3 losses. And I don't think it changes here. So I'm going for an Aston Villa win and the odds are 1.63. Next up, we have Fulham versus Newcastle. Both teams have started very well. Fulham with just a 1 loss and Newcastle are currently undefeated. Now, Fulham have drawn their last 3 games, including a cup game, and all of them have ended 1-1. Newcastle, they've got a fantastic record against Fulham, winning the last 5 games over at Craven Cottage. So I'm going with, to keep it a little bit safe, double chance, either away or a draw, and the odds are 1.5. Right, we've got 3 more games for the Saturday. Just a quick reminder, guys, if you jump inside the free Telegram channel, I will post the link below. Click that, it's completely free to get in there. And I will give you guys a free in-play tip for the weekend. So make sure you get in there. I don't spam you with loads of crap, so don't worry about that. And it's free to join, so link is below. Okay, next we have Tottenham versus Brentford. Spurs have been quite ropey this year so far. Just the 1 win, 1 draw, 2 losses. And the Arsenal defeat oh, that would have really hurt them. You know, they had a lot of possession, a lot of the ball, and Arsenal smashed and grabbed, and they done them big time. Brentford are doing well, winning their last 2 league games. And the games between them both last year ended 3-2 and 2-2. So I'm going with over 2.5 goals, and the odds are 1.48. I forgot to record this game, so this is why this one looks a bit different. So Southampton versus Ipswich. Both teams are yet to win so far, though Ipswich have picked up 2 draws. And in 4 games, Saints have only scored the 1 goal. Ipswich in 4 games have only scored 2. So I'm expecting a low scoring game here. Under 3.5 goals, and the odds are 1.46. Now the last game on the Saturday, the late kickoff, we have Crystal Palace versus Man United. You guys can probably remember the fixture last year. Palace beat them 4-0, absolutely smashed them. 3 out of the 4 Prem games for Palace this season have ended with both teams scoring, so they can score, but they're a bit leaky. I think we'll see a good game here, and I think we'll see both teams scoring, and the odds are 1.55. Now we're on to Sunday. We've got 2 games on Sunday, and whilst you're here, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to quickly smash that like button for me. The more likes we get, the more YouTube will push this video to more people. We can get more subscribers, and I will do more videos each week. I'll cover more leagues. We just need to grow the channel a little bit more. So 5 seconds, just quickly hit the like button, and if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you hit the bell button so you don't miss out on any future videos. Cheers, guys. Right, now, Sunday. We start with Brighton versus Forest. Both teams started very well. Both teams have 2 wins, 2 draws, and are yet to lose, both undefeated. Forest will be buzzing after beating Liverpool 1-0 at Anfield. Brilliant result. In the 2 head-to-heads last year, they ended just 1-0 and 0-0, so not high scoring at all. And both of Forest's away games have ended with just 1 goal in each of them. So I can see a low scoring game here. So we're going with under 3.5 goals, and the odds are 1.41. And now to the big one of the weekend. The big one, Man City versus Arsenal. Both have started the season very well as expected. City are scoring plenty of goals, apart from the Milan game. Let's ignore that one. But their defence has been a little bit leaky. They're still conceding. They've conceded in 3 games out of 4. Arsenal have scored in every league game so far, including away to Spurs and Aston Villa. So we are going with Arsenal to score over 0.5 goals, and odds for that are 1.62. Yeah, that's a wrap, guys. Now, like I say in all my videos, I would recommend checking all these tips out. Pick maybe 2 or 3. Do some further research before placing your bet, because remember, it's your money. It's your bet. Some people like to pick 2 different ones, do 2 as a double, then do another 2 as another double. Some people do 3 as a treble. You might even want to do a very, very small stake on a bit of a big acca. You could do all of them if you wanted to, but remember, keep it as small stakes, nothing crazy. Or, which is probably the best option to be extra safe, is to wait until in play. Look at the tips, wait until in play, see what the stats are saying, and then you can place the bets, because you'll have better odds and you'll have in-play stats to back it up as well. But you've got loads of options you can do here, but this will give you a good route to some success. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll have a few more videos next week to post. So if you're not yet subscribed, make sure you do. Hit the bell button, join the free Telegram, hit the like button. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for all your support. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And that's it. Take care, guys. Peace.